Howdy, and welcome to Caisson Shaves. This is the first episode of a series I've been wanting to do for a while. Something I had planned on doing when I first started my channel, and I did a few episodes of this. Subtle Art Soap Company is one, Collect Classic Supply Company was another. And but my idea when I started this channel, other than the shaves of my father, was something I had formulated before I started, was to focus on small artisans. And I'm actually changing that name from small artisans because there's a lot of small artisans to micro artisans. I'm going to coin a new term, micro artisans. These are ones that very few people know about. These are ones that aren't well known, or maybe were well known in the past, but not so well known now. A good example of that would be mama bears. There's still a lot of people that are good customers of mama bears, but there's a ton of, especially new wet shavers that have come in recently, like myself. I discovered mama bears by searching for an obsession dupe. And that's how I found mama bears. You've heard that story. But the one we're going to be focusing on today, this is episode 1, is a company called Caisson Shaving. If you know Sharp Shaver, Philip Sharp, he's the one that actually pointed me in the direction of this company. He has a video or two of using Caisson Shaving's products. This is a veteran-owned company. I'm going to put, of course, a link to their website in the description. And Travis Arnold is the proprietor. I actually spoke with Travis not too long ago, a couple times, on Instagram. He is on Caisson. I'm pretty sure it's Caisson. For some reason, I keep saying Caisson. Is on Instagram and I believe Facebook as well. Wonderful, wonderful, stellar gentleman to talk to. So let's go over the soaps. Now, the soaps are similar to a glycerin base, but I don't see glycerin in the ingredients, but man, it is a clear hard puck. This first one is Fire for Effect, and it is tobacco leaf, coffee hatred with a hint of vanilla. And you can see how it's kind of translucent, and it is a hard puck. You can see where I've touched on it before, but man, it's almost got a buttery, I think that vanilla is giving it a bit buttery. It's almost like a butter rum in a way. The coffee's really nice. That is a very wonderful scent. That's not one we're using today, though. The next scent that I'm going to show you is Code 4. We're going to talk a little bit more about Code 4 coming up as well. And this one is wonderful. It's a crisp citrus, eucalyptus, and cedarwood. And man, I was debating between this one and the one I'm using today. This one, I may have to use this one tomorrow, probably. Man, it smells so good. Oh, that is so fresh. Very fresh. The next one, I love the name of this one. My daughter really likes this one. She's fighting me for it. It's called Pink Mist, which is hibiscus, pomegranate, raspberry, and rose. Don't let the fruit and rose fool you. This is wonderful. There's the label for that one. Yes, these are in metal tins. They're 4 ounces. Oh man, that smells so good. The rose just gives it enough. It's more of a perfumer rose. Just gives it enough to really round out those fruits in this. It smells so good. It's really, really nice. I believe I showed that to you already. I do like that one a lot. This one's definitely going to be a nice summer scent. And then the one we're going to be using today is the one that I really wanted to buy when I went to the site. I ended up buying all but one. The next one is Bohica Blend, which is sandalwood and patchouli. And which is another dark pour there. Oh, it's so good. I'm looking forward to this. And the last one that I don't have out of all of his scents, this is everything he has, and this last one is called Sniper Scent. Unscented because snipers. Get it? You don't want to be noticed because you're a sniper. And they have these kits. There's one called the Anti-Subscription Kit. And that kit comes with a really cool OD green travel bag. It's like a utility pouch. And it comes with 2 of the 4-ounce soaps. It comes with a razor with stand, which is a Futura clone. How many kits do you see with adjustable razors? That's really nice. A brush with a travel container, and it is a nice brush. Synthetic fibers. And I really like this hard plastic travel container. It's nice. It does have venting on the bottom for to allow it to dry if you do put it in a little moist. And a year's worth of blades for $80. Then there is the Thin Blue Line Kit that has everything in the anti-subscription kit except it's only one soap instead of two soaps. But you get a larger Thin Blue Line dot bag. Very large, very nice bag. In fact, everything I purchased, I was able to fit comfortably inside this bag for storage before I pulled it out for this video. Wonderful kits, and this one's $60. In fact, my company is going to buy about a dozen of these kits. We do giveaways when we go to shows, and I got a show coming up in January. Hopefully I can get one in time. Got a show coming up this month in a couple weeks, and we do giveaways at these shows, and we do it to collect business cards of these law enforcement agencies. We use those as leads, and then we later on reach out and contact them and see what we can do for them for their police vehicles and other emergency vehicles. So this will be a wonderful giveaway, something different than what everyone else does. So we're giving away wet shaving starter kits because your boy, the Texan Shaves, is wanting to share the love of wet shaving out there. And I do know a lot of law enforcement personnel that do wet shave. So it'll be a great idea, I think. So I spoke to Travis about it, and he's working on getting that together. So that's going to be really, really nice. I didn't point out the box that the razor comes in. It's a nice box. I kind of like everything's branded, and even his blades are branded. Let me get one out, which I thought was awesome. So here is the Caisson Shaving razor blades. They come in like a plastic tuck, similar to Wilkinson Sword or Feather or something, any of those. And put that case back up. So I'm going to set all this aside. Box, the dock kit and everything. I already got the razor loaded. And I have me a towel. We're going to be going with Bohica Blend. Now, all of the items can be purchased individually, except for the Blue Line dot bag. You can purchase the OD green bag by itself. I believe it was $10. I'll put a picture up, and I'm going to put a picture up of the kits and everything. The pricing of the soaps are, I believe, $15, if I remember correctly. I'll put that up on the screen as well. So I've purchased everything he has except for the unscented soap. So I've got the full complement of his products. He has some other items too. There's some beard oil. I believe it's called, I can't remember the name of the beard oil brand, but it's an interesting name. Check it out. And a few other items. He had some really cool brushes that looked like they were out of like 50 cal shells, but they're sold out. I would love to have gotten one of those. They're out of spent shells. Hopefully he gets those back in. You can also buy just a brush and soap combo for a price as well, which is really unique. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to get, have not used this brush before. It's a nice brush, decent weight. It's got the Caisson Shaving on the bottom. The case also is branded as well. And I thought the razor was too somewhere on the handle, but it does not seem to be. Thought it was like black on black. It was kind of hard to see, but oh no, it's not there. Anyway, so let's get this wet, and we're going to load that brush up just out of the puck. So let me know. I've made a purchase just the past few days. Now, I already have some stuff here from other artisans, micro artisans, and I made 8 more purchases, some large, some small, of other micro artisans just in the past few days. And if there is one out there you are interested in knowing about but you haven't bought from, let me know. I'll do the legwork for you. I would love to. I'm really interested in some of these lesser known artisans and seeing what's out there. I mean, we all know how good all of these known artisans are, and we're all loaded up with them, but you know, what's the next thing? Where's the next step? Who's the next artisan that we should be paying attention to? Plus, these small businesses, man, I'm all about giving small businesses a chance, especially veteran-owned. We really, really should be looking at those. I mean, the name brand higher-end stuff is fantastic, wonderful stuff. The scents are fantastic. But what are we missing out on? You know? That's what I want to find out, what we're missing out on. So let's see here. I've got 24 hours growth. And hopefully I loaded that up enough. See what we got going on here. Looks good so far. Man, that smell. This is the sandalwood and patchouli. A little heavier on the patchouli off the puck than the sandalwood. The sandalwood gives it a little sweetness, in my opinion. Get a little water. Looks to be a fantastic lather. This is my first time using it. You're seeing it here, guys. So this is all first impressions. My point of this isn't really to review these products per se. I mean, I'm going to a little bit, of course, more than to bring them to your attention. And I hope all of you help bring some to my attention that I may not be aware of. This lather is great, actually. Wow. Impressed so far. Now, I have never used an actual futur or an actual clone. I do have another futur clone I bought from the grocery store, a Vanderhagen version, but I have not used it yet. So I do have a friend that is mentioning he wanted to send me his real deal, and I thought I would put him up against the Vanderhagen one, and now I've got another one to put it up against, so I might have a futur battle. Heard these were quite aggressive as far as the real deal. I'm not sure about this one because I've never used it. Always wanted one. You know, I almost bought the futur as my first razor. I heard that probably would have been a very bad idea. But I like aggressive razors now, so maybe now I might buy an OG one. We'll see. So I got this on setting 4, just to start. I do like the snap top cap idea. It's interesting and a little innovative, I guess, for its time. Shaving well. And this scent is so good. Actually, I think I want to crank this up a little bit. We're going to go up to 5. Oh, yeah. There is blade feel, but there's not. That makes any sense? Like I can feel the edge, but it's not like up against my skin, I guess because of this bulky head. So it's a little bit of different feel of blade feel. Maybe any of you with a futur or a futur clone understand what I'm saying. But so far, that's a super smooth shave. I had a really good shave last night, the video that you watched today, with that Caisson razor. I mean, I had some leftovers. I didn't clean up this morning like I said I was going to. I was going to save it for the shave. But that seemed even smoother. That's actually not a bad razor at all. All right, let's get some water and go for the next pass. I think I'm going to turn it up another notch, honestly. So excellent retention in this brush of the soap and dispersion. I really like it. I didn't load that pup very long. And there's still plenty of soap in here. Let's get a little more water. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now for a synthetic brush, this thing's a little scritchy. And I like scritchy brushes. It's one reason why I like boar brushes. And if I do have a badger, I prefer 2-band or less. I don't care for the softer high mountains or anything. I like my brush to be a little scritchy. Travis, this is a wonderful base, sir. Not heavily scented, not at all. Now, he designed a lot of these soaps just from reading his website. This is a bit of an assumption for people in the military because they talk about how shaving sucks in the military. So that's something to take into account. It's probably going to be lighter scent on purpose. Oh, I'm just going to crank this up. Yeah, we're going to go all the way to 6. We're going all the way up. Go ahead. Should have just did that on the first pass. Honestly, doesn't feel any different. Definitely a much bigger gap, but it just doesn't feel any different. So for the $60 I paid for the kit, which included 1 4-ounce soap, this razor with stand, this brush with a travel case, and 100 razor blades, $60, that is a phenomenal deal. And this razor, I could see this razor itself costing $60. Honestly, it's well made. It's got good heft. It's adjustable, and it's a good adjustable as far as the differences. Just between 5 and 6, I couldn't feel a difference, but I could see the gap is bigger. It's just, I think it's just that smooth. And everything you get for $60, and then get the $80 one for that OD green canvas bag and another soap. To me, that's a good value. Now, I did purchase all this myself. Nothing here was given to me, just for disclosure. And if you do have any questions, I would reach out to Travis. He is a very nice guy to speak to. If I remember correctly, I'll correct myself on the screen. When I was reading his website the other day, I believe he's been doing this and in business since 2012, so he's been around for a while. So this series isn't about new artisans on the block. Some of them most likely will be new artisans, but he's an OG. He's been doing this for a while. All right, let's get the face wet. We're going to do a third pass. So please check out Caisson Shaving. If you do, let them know that Barry sent you. Texan Shaves. Man, that smells good. There's a cologne-y vibe to this too, just deep in the background. It must be the patchouli that's giving me that. But slightly cologne-y feel. It's really good. I mean, look at all that. Third pass, it's still giving me the same amount of soap as the first pass. Great brush, great soap performance. Very nice. I have not used any of these. This is the first use out of any of these that I bought. But I am going to be using another one in the morning for my head shave. And most likely it's going to be code 4. I've already done that. I'm not going to add any extra water this time. I'm going to run this a little thicker and see what that feels like. Just give it a little test. It's been super slick so far. I want to see if it bogs down a little bit. And I'm even going to turn this razor down back to a 4. Let's go against the grain. Still super slick. Feels thicker than the amount I put on last time as far as the water, but it's still super slick. Jeez. I actually like this razor. I believe you can get the razor by itself too. I didn't look at the price, but I'll post it up on the screen. Or just go check out the website. Read his story. He's got an About Us story, and you know, there are a couple pages to his blog on the website. Probably should have left it open just to see. But man, compared to last night's shave, super smooth, super smooth. That is good. That's one little spot right there. Let me get it. Gone. Beautiful. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I was kind of wondering how good this soap would be, if it would dissipate while it's on the face, if because looking and feeling like a glycerin soap, and I'm a novice at reading these ingredients. You know, I haven't even been wet shaving for a year, but I did speak to a few people that I know this stuff, and it doesn't say glycerin in the ingredients. So I'm assuming that means it's not a glycerin-based soap. I don't know. Someone educate me down below. But if I were to make a guess just by look, touch, and feel, I would say it is. Let's see where we're at. Oh, BBS. Little bit there. But nothing like my last shave. Just my usual, you can hear that, just my usual spots. Cheeks are wonderful. All right. Let me get a rinse, come back up for my final thoughts. Wow. Fantastic, actually. Beautiful. Let me get a little bit of a... You know what? Something I haven't done in a while since I'm using a new razor. Let's hit it with the alum, see what it says. Nothing. Little zing right there. Another little zing right there. So just two little zings, my usual tough spots. I did go over both those spots a couple times. You saw it. Great shave. Great shave. Fantastic. I haven't used an alum block in forever. I only use it when I feel like I got a crappy shave or I have a lot of weepers. But it's always right here at the ready. All right. So I'm going to put just a little bit of unscented star jelly. Now, he does show an out-of-stock code blue, or code 4, sorry, aftershave. So I'm assuming in the past he had aftershaves. Not sure if he's planning on bringing them back or not. But that would be a good question for me to ask him, wouldn't it? All right, Bohica blend, sandalwood and patchouli. That's a win. That's a win. So far, judging off of what I've used in this video, Caisson Shaving is Texan Shaves approved. This is wonderful stuff. I'm looking forward to the rest of these soaps even more. Perfect size for traveling. It's 4 ounces, but it's compact. I do like tins. Yes, they can get a little dented. The only reason code 4 is dented because I dropped it. That was on me. Got a little ding right up there. But other than that, I'm all about compact soaps. I like 2-ounce soaps. I like compact soaps. I like WSP. They're 4.5 ounces filled to the brim, but a much smaller container. I can fit 6 of those containers in a pocket on my door hanger versus 3 of a full size. I don't need the extra room to load a brush. I can load a brush just fine off the top, in my opinion, just like I did with this. So it's filled to the rim. So, but that's my preference. Everyone's different. So check them out. Caisson Shaving, links in the description. Tell them a Texan Shave sent you. Tell them Barry sent you. Just tell them hi. Go check them out. Great value, great products. This is the end of part 1 of Micro Artisan series. And I'm going to release these fairly often, so you may be seeing a lot more of me. I know that Advent calendar kind of got a bug in me to start doing a lot more videos than just 2 a week, so we'll see. If it's too many, tell me. If it's not enough, tell me. If it's just right, say it's just right. Find your peace in what and where you can, guys, and we'll see you next time on A Texan Shaves. Goodbye.